Hi and welcome back to Sci-Fi Fans, and this is the first part of a series that I'm doing around the films Clash of the Titans. For me, growing up in the early 80s, Clash of the Titans, which was released in 1981, was one of my favourite childhood films, and in fact I still like watching it even today. The stop motion animation is brilliant. It's probably aged a bit, to be fair, but then they didn't have the computers or the technology certainly in 1981 compared to what we have now. It was made on a budget of only $15 million, and I say only, even back in the early 80s that would have been a substantial amount of cash, but it did return a global box office of approximately $70 million. So big bucks, really big bucks for 1981. The story follows our hero Perseus, who is a demigod, and he falls in love with a princess. It's like the forbidden fruit. He falls in love with her. This upsets the gods in Olympus, and they kind of set him various challenges in order for him to win her hand in marriage. So that's a brief outline of the film, and it stood the test of time, so much so that they actually done a remake quite recently, and then they followed up that remake with a sequel, and I'll be discussing those later on. So in the meantime, here are my top picks of movie trivia about the 1981 classic film Clash of the Titans. One of the attractions with Clash of the Titans is the stellar cast, and one particular cast member, Ursula Anderson, I've probably butchered her name and I do apologise. Despite her prominent billing on posters and on the cast listing, she only actually has one line in the entire film. Laurence Olivier was quite ill when he was making Clash of the Titans, and he would quite often lean on his co-host Pat Roach and say to him, "Let me draw on some of your strength, dear boy." According to the Greek myth and Greek mythology, when Medusa's head was actually severed from her body, she produced two offspring. One of them was Pegasus, the flying horse, and the other was a ginormous cryosaur, which sounds a bit like a Pokemon, doesn't it? During the original script, the character Kalibos was just purely going to be a stop-motion character with no dialogue or talking part at all. However, when they rewrote the script after the filming his scenes, they decided to voice the character, and they used Neil McCarthy for that role. By the early 80s, Star Wars had shown that toys and merchandise could be really big business for movies. So much so that it influenced the producers of Clash of the Titans to join up with Mattel to produce a series of toys. These included Perseus, the Kraken, and of course Pegasus, the flying horse. There were a couple of other toys, and whether or not this toy line was successful, I can't really say. I don't remember playing with any of the toys myself, but there you go. That's a little bit of other trivia for you. And that's it for this episode of Sci-Fi Fans. Don't forget to come back for the next episode, where I'll be discussing the remake that was made quite recently. If you're enjoying the content here, please do hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment. If there's a film that you'd like me to cover, please do get in touch. Details are in the section bit below. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I will be back very soon with another video. Thank you.